Good morning, and good morning. Welcome once again to Old Blackpool Biker. Morning, gents. Morning, the bikerettes. I'm just here. We're on North Prom, just at the Pleasant Street tram stop. I'm here with Toe Arts Gamers. Say hi.
Hello, everybody.
And he's just giving me a little gimbal. What a great lad, eh? So I'm just going to have a wander down. I think we're going to go that way today. Not got Mike in today because it's really nice. Let me just pan around 1 second and I'll show you. Bear with me. What's that up in the sky? Oh God, that's blinded me now.
Oh no, it's bad, isn't it?
Whoa, blinded me, really has. So show you how to see. We like to do that, don't we?
Well, the tide's coming in anyway.
Yeah, it should be at about 12:30 the tide, something like that. We're on about, what we're on now, about 10 to 10. I'm late on parade again. But yeah, it's a cracking morning. You can see there's a couple of three on the beach, some having a wander. And it's not a bad morning, really. So yeah, like I say, we're going to have a wander down this way and see what's happening. Show you the sights.
I came down about 25 past 8:30 and the tide were right out.
Yeah, it's the tide's starting to get a bit higher. That's high tide. You've got to remember certain times of the month and what have you, it's high tide and it's low tide. It's all to do with the moon, this, that, the other. That reminds me, I've been watching these where they turn into werewolves and what have you after.
Oh yeah.
And it starts with lunatic, comes from that, doesn't it? Because they reckon in the old days that the lunar and what have you.
Yeah.
That's where you get the moon, obviously lunatic. And some still swear to this day that the moon can do people's how they're feeling and what a load of rubbish. Anyway,
I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but the Park House Hotel.
Yeah.
Was actually the first hotel built by the Taylors.
By the Taylors, was it? Yeah.
Simon and Jake Taylor. And the Doric Hotel is actually the sister hotel.
The Doric. Yeah. There's I forget who said they were coming to stop at the Park House. I think it's in a couple of weeks' time. Let me know. But these are cracking hotels to stop at.
They are cracking hotels.
Because you're out of the way a little bit, but you've still got just there, you've got the tram stop, and the number one comes along as well. So you've got access if you want to go to Fleetwood Market, a lot like Fleetwood Market.
There's also number 21. I think it's a stagecoach.
Oh yeah, that goes along as well, does it?
That goes along as well, yeah.
Well, yeah, they are cracking. You just out that way a bit. You've got these views. I was just saying then the tide is on its way in. Calm today. Love it when I don't have to have Mike in as well.
Yeah. And when I get it really clear, you can actually see the Lake District.
You could see, if you look that way, you can't tell right now, but you could see Barrow, Barrow-in-Furness, Walney Island, and the lakes is all over there. For those that's just joined the channel, just over there, that's the lakes. It's a bit misty today, so you can't tell. I will show, I've shown many a time before. And Barrow's right at the end, basically, in Walney Island of the lakes. It looks like there's a ship out there, doesn't there? Is that going into Fleetwood?
There's two ships.
There's two, isn't there? Yeah.
There's also a nice little village called Milan in Barrow. Well, in the Lake District, and absolutely gorgeous little village.
Yeah, there's some cracking villages in the lakes. Imperial, obviously. A lot like staying there. Once the champagne, done before when, maybe a couple of years ago, did a champagne bar there when it was a Conservative Party conference.
Much stuff like it.
Yeah. Oh, I've walked into things many a time. Yeah, I think that was the late 80s, because there'd been before, the Grand Hotel, there was a bomb, weren't they? So all the security around here, there was meant to be submarines out to sea, all the bins and what have you, you know, even them little bins, they were all shut up, you know, they put, so nothing could get in the bins. You had to sign the Official Secrets Act. I was only a young man then, back in 88-ish.
It looks like both the ships are going out to either Isle of Man.
Yeah, you've got the Isle of Man over that way. My phone will never bring it out.
I've got Isle of Man.
Have you?
Yep. It's just right behind the
I don't think I've ever.
Farm.
Yeah. If you look out there, it's not coming out, but that's the wind farm out there. And on a good day, you can actually see the Isle of Man.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I want
to see like a little hill out behind the wind farm, and it's the Isle of Man.
Right, with you. That reminds me, I want to go to TT this year. Go on then, there's a question for you. What does TT stand for? I'll tell you at the end of the video. For those watching. A lot say similar, but it's not, if that makes sense. Yeah, a lot's been saying lately about the colonnades and how they need a lick of paint. I've been saying that for ages.
Yeah.
The colonnades.
Don't need a lick of paint.
I did one video once, lick of paint, or do they just want starting again with? But these look brilliant back in the day.
And now we're coming up to Alan Bradley. Sadly lost his life.
Alan Bradley is saying there, he runs out of the Strand, just the Strand. There is a blue plaque I've shown previously, but for those that have just joined, the Strand Hotel just there does have a blue plaque on it. So Alan Bradley runs out of there, out the Strand, comes across here, and just about where that van is there. It's chasing Rita, obviously. Just about there.
Yeah, it was literally the same line at the door.
Yeah.
So we're literally about here.
And on the blue plaque, it does say what tram it was and what have you that ran him over. And the driver of that tram, it became quite famous, to be fair. You see the tide coming in now. See, I was showing the other day how you can get cut off. Can you see here? How you get cut off. It's been done before down Central many a time, hasn't it? They've been sat there in the deck chairs and not realised that the tide's coming behind them. Grand Hotel, formerly the Pembroke. Just here. The Ambassador, when that got knocked down, was showing all them. There's many a video on of the Ambassador being knocked down.
That was scary with that, with the front of it just collapsing like that.
Yeah, they didn't need to give it much of a budge to not fall down.
No. It was ready to come down with that.
Yeah, it was a bit. Are they doing the street lighting? Smarter energy solutions from Eon. I don't know about smart energy, it's pretty expensive energy. So yeah, there's the 21. Just gone by there, the bus 21. I've shown before, just go this way round the colonnade. Because we're coming up to what was Derby Baths. You've got to be a certain age to remember Derby Baths. A lot of this is obviously for those that's just joined us, because those that's been on the channel for a while do know all about this. With the tide coming in, you won't be able to tell, but there's pipes down there, about there, that used to feed Derby Baths, which we're coming up to just next to the Grand in a second. And then there's a little building there that we believe used to be the pumping house that I'll show in a minute. It's getting a little bit long, is this video now, but never mind. We're all right, aren't we?
I've got some workers on top of Grand Hotel.
Yep.
Don't jump!
Oh, excuse me. So yeah, just coming up here, this was the old Derby Bath site. Johnny Weissmuller, obviously famous for appearing here back in the day. Better known for playing Tarzan. Used to watch that on Tiswas when we were kids. Sure it was on Tiswas. You had Tiswas and Swap Shop, didn't you? Noel Edmonds did Swap Shop.
You're showing your age now, Micah.
I'm showing my age now. So yeah, you used to have, the deep end was up that way. You used to pay in about there, roughly where that's still standing basically. And then you could go on the roof sunbathing in the summer. I wouldn't bother right now because it's a bit nippy. Shame it's still like that. And then there's a little building here, I'll show you in a sec, that I'm not going down because I'd have to go down onto, or we'd have to go down onto the bottom walk just to show it, to be honest, and this video's getting a bit long now. And it's, what day is it? It's Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
Wednesday, it's about 10 o'clock now. So I'll upload this ASAP. We've got around this colonnade as well, down the archery at the Horseshoe Park. You can see there in the distance the old Bolton pool there, and then further up the old lift. Done that a few times. So this building just here, that we believe was the old pumping site station. It did use seawater in Derby Baths, but if you just go over the seawall there on Bottom Walk, you'll see a couple of pipes, and that's what we believe, you know, used to let the water out in, whichever, vice versa. So anyway, it's been good to be joined at Toe Art Gamers. From both of us, most of all, stay safe. And you know what it is? Have a cracking day.